What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey, and that's exactly what I want to talk about. What is going on? Why are we up 7%? Why were we up yesterday? I just want to give you some good updates on everything that you need to know. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone is complaining. I think in reality, we're still well below where we should be, but again, that's my own 2 cents. Before I get into any of that though, making sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that, let's get right to it. So live ticker going at the very bottom, some notable points to take away. 8.8 million shares being traded within the first 1 hour of the trading day, which is absolutely huge. And when it comes down to the block volume, only 635,000 shares being purchased by institutions. Again, that is on the secondary market within the first 1 hour of the trading day. So that is a little bit lower than what we're used to, but the volume is up significantly, insinuating that a lot of retail investors are getting in because of several different factors. One of which, more so yesterday, was this. Typically, it is a little bit more of a negative kind of warning sign, but the inverted yields does indicate that there is going to be a recession coming. But again, the way this market, backwards market, I guess I should call it, is doing this and kind of interpreting this is that there isn't going to be any more federal rate hikes because of this kind of inverted yield is a big warning sign. So as much as it's kind of a negative, it's being turned to a positive. I don't think anyone's complaining. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Just wanted to also go over this. So pop over to Interactive Brokers. There's one positive thing as well that came out, and it's largely due to this. So Lucid's up and basically piggybacking off of Rivian. And like I always say, anything that typically happens to one big EV, it does the trickle-down effect. More so with Tesla, but when it comes down to Rivian and Lucid, there's a lot of comparables. Obviously, they're still trying to ramp up production, things like that. But based on Rivian's earnings, it does appear that their production numbers were a little bit higher than expected. So that might be something that could be coming towards Lucid. Again, that is one of Lucid's only negatives, is their production. So if they can get that under control and kind of in the right direction, then it should be a win-win. So this is ultimately why we are going up as much as we are. But I just want to quickly go back here and talk on exactly what is happening behind the scenes. So like I said, 635,000 shares being purchased by institutions. That is on the secondary market. On the dark pool, only one transaction today, which is $390,000 as a premium. You can see yesterday, though, there was a significant amount, same as the day before. A lot of big institutions are getting in and have been over the last several weeks. But I think more so on the technical front, things are looking very, very good. So I'm going to cap it off with that, though. But I just want to go back to here and just talk on shorts, because I like to use them as a good benchmark to see what the incompetent people are actually doing. So right now, the short interest as of right now is up 0.11%, which works out to be 318,000 shares being additionally shorted. Cost to borrow, though, that is where you really need to watch for. Cost to borrow right now, the average is 32.74%. So in reality, that is very high. And this is why we get a short score of 89.56. The higher the number, the higher the likelihood of a squeeze happening. So keep in mind, the last 2 days we are up significantly, but yet shorts have not actually covered any of their positions. If not, they've actually added. So again, this is where it comes down to the point and why we have a high short score, because also utilization is at 100%, showing 100% of the available shares to short are currently out. So again, this is a more of an interesting component. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But at the end of the day, I think anyone shorting Lucid is very, very bold and very stupid. But again, the market needs that, right? Market needs people to lose some money, so the patient investors make the most. Again, I've been saying this for the last little bit. This is an excellent time to buy, because at the end of the day, depending on your time horizon, this is going to be a easy 5x, if not significantly more, even more so next year. So especially, like I said, if they can get their production down pat. But with that, I just want to cap it off with some technical analysis. So looking here at the 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, stochastic, and momentum. Like I said at the very beginning, you could tell the number of buyers is going up significantly. So retail presence is really getting in. And stochastic, you can see a deviation starting today. Black line above the red showing a bullish sentiment. RSI is currently at 52, and today today we are actually transitioning from the lower to the higher percent of the Bollinger Band, which is very, very optimistic. Most likely we don't necessarily have enough to stay there. That's my own 2 cents. We might consolidate a little bit, try again tomorrow, but even if we do break over it and stay there, it's a win-win if you ask me. But like I said, things are looking very good because more so on the resistance and support points today, we broke past all of them. And like I've been saying in previous videos, they are very widespread. So again, if we had a good piece of news, or obviously Rivian or whatever it might be, we could easily break over that. And we did. So overall, a lot of positive things are all looking very optimistic for Lucid. And like I've been saying over the last several weeks, a lot of institutions have been really buying because they see a lot of significant value in Lucid. And I've been watching a lot of stocks, what's happening between obviously the secondary market, dark pool, and things like that. Institutions are buying Lucid significantly more than any other growth stock out there. So that definitely speaks volumes. Take that how you see that. Keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. This is just for entertainment purposes, and at the end, I hope you are entertained. And more of a side note, the funny thing is, every time I say that, I always think of the movie Gladiator. Let me know in the comments below if you know the kind of the scene I'm talking about. Like, are you not entertained? I don't know. But anyways, that's more of a fun side. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. But with all that, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.